Aries, are you having a good week? You should be. There's a delicious Libra Full Moon out there today, reminding us to love ourselves. Everyone else too, of course, but let's start with ourselves. So instead of fretting about how big our thighs are or how short our legs are, let's make this week about admiring all the good stuff that we have to offer. We are fabulous, and we are extremely grateful for each new day that dawns. I mean, there's no guarantee there'll be another one, especially not these days. So let's celebrate today. Gaze adoringly at yourself in the mirror and say very loudly, I love you with all my heart. And no, I'm not kidding. Do it now. Thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share and all that stuff. Let's get to the stars. Aries, my little granadilla, the planet of gorgeousness and romance, is with you, adding a wonderful glow to your gorgeous smile. You are hot property now, and everyone's in love with you. You'd better remember that when you start doing that mad love at first sight thing that you're so fond of. Careful with that, or you'll end up with 19 people in your bedroom at the same time, and that is not as much fun as you'd think, strangely. The career's going really well, though, if slowlier than you wanted. So you'll have to watch that impatience streak, or you'll be saying really dumb things to the wrong people. In fact, if you're in any doubt, keep your mouth shut and think about what you're trying to say. Finances are improving though, amazingly. Someone could buy you fab presents or give you money, or anyway, accept everything, but be grateful. Gratitude is vital. The universe responds to gratitude. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my little firecracker, are you still wondering who the hell has hijacked your life? You're going to have to start getting used to this stuff. It's with you for the next 4 or 5 years. Yes, seriously. And actually, isn't that great? You might think you want to have the same experience over and over again. But when you say that out loud, seriously, you want adventure just as much as anyone. You just want it from a safe place. And you finally started to figure out that adventure and safe places do not fit in the same sentence. So, start looking for clues in everyday moments. Today's fabulous full moon will send you in the right direction. If you don't trust yourself to read the signs, find someone who can. Business and financial recovery have already begun. Let yourself be a winner. Let yourself be fabulous. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little cupcake. Don't let anyone tell you the world's not a fabulous place, because as you're starting to discover, reality is about perception. Everything is as good as you think it is, and right now your enthusiasm is vibrant enough to be contagious. Yum. And yeah, there's a possibility your energy levels are taking a temporary dip, but that has more to do with your emotions than your physical needs. Wait a while, change is coming. Have a salt bath, that'll clear all the emotional crap out of your system. And then you can move on to become a creative genius. Think about all the different ways you could use energies like this. You could write that book, or study something, or create a new career path, or change your relationships. Just about anything, actually. The point is, your life is your creation, and your creative powers are pumping. Trust yourself. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my little fried banana, take a breath. You're in one of those ridiculous moods where you're lashing out at anyone who's annoying you. Relax. There's no need for violence. Just tell them very sweetly to piss off. And then ask yourself whether you're overreacting slightly. It's one of those weeks. There's a full moon, and the moon is your planet, remember, and it's gone into overdrive. You've just been asked to reassess. Are you working too hard? Are you being paid enough? Are your relationships actually making your life better? These are all tough questions, and there are no easy answers, but you need to figure out your next move as you go. You're far too busy fretting about what was wrong with the last one. No one cares about that. Take your time, rethink everything. Your new life is about to start. Yay! That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little watermelon, comb your gorgeous hair. People are starting to pay attention. Make notes as you go, so you'll remember how to handle this next time it comes along. For a start, your little body's taking strain, which obviously has nothing to do with the vat of tequila you poured down your throat, obviously. Still, a minor detox wouldn't go amiss, and maybe a vegetable or two, and that's not fried chips, we're talking proper vegetables. Anyway, moving on, the money gods are stopping by and expanding your wealth pile. Yum. Of course, if you're half dead, you'll be needing all those delicious dollars for medical bills. But if you're behaving like even half a grown-up, You'll be making some real money this week. Trust your instincts, they're fantastic. And get ready to make some instant decisions. You're on a roll. It's actually a great week. Just behave a bit. Just stay sane. It's not a lot to ask. That's it for Leo. Virgo, my little apricot, there's a new relationship out there, or a different look at an old one. And for a change, you know precisely what you want, and you're definitely in no mood for silly mind games. One thing though, ask yourself what you're willing to give in order to make it work. It takes two, you know. And enough with the ridiculous demands. No one can match your insane standards. Just accept that. You just have to let them be who they are and love them anyway. Mostly though, remember, what you give out is what you get back. It's called karma, which means, of course, your fortunes will have already been taken care of, or will be sooner or later. Meanwhile, just bear in mind that your financial instincts have moved into a wildly impulsive phase. See if you can figure out the difference between instincts and your mad ego, which is trying to prove a point. Take your time. You can make serious money now. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my little lamb chop. This is your week for serenity and balance. However, if you haven't left home in a month, grab your sneakers and start running. And if you've spent the past fortnight fixing everyone else's life, tell them you resigned your post and you're going shopping. Get the picture. Balance. Of course, if you feel lost without having anyone to rearrange, think of this as a slow transition to a new you. The planets are starting with your love life. Today's fabulous full moon is in your sign, which means you're feeling a little fragile and oversensitive. Don't fret, everyone's allowed to fall over now and then, but be kind to yourself and think about the kind of relationships you want. Then start treating them the way you want them to treat you. It works every time. And then look out for a new career option. Something really fascinating is knocking on your door. Yum. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my little puff adder. Write down all your desires, long list, and think about them constantly. Your powers are extraordinary now, amazing, and you can literally make magic happen. Money magic especially. Not so much with relationships though, which are looking a teeny bit dodgy, but wait before making any big decisions. Things always look much worse when you have such ridiculous expectations. This week is about learning to accept people the way they are. Just because they're not like you doesn't mean they're not fabulous. So, stop trying to control everyone and figure out what they have to offer. And use the quieter moments to understand the real issues. Money's doing well now and about to do even better. So you have time to concentrate on you, fabulous you. Make a list of your good points. And theirs. You'll be amazed. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my little stallion. Creativity is your word for the week. You are at your brilliant best and you're capable of just about anything. Still, you know what you're like. Even creativity can come in slightly larger doses than we can handle. You know, large enough, for example, to send you off on a series of wild romantic flings just for the experience and end up with broken hearts all round. Or large enough to drive you into the casinos where you tell everyone that the devil made you do it and it's not your fault. Watch yourself. You're the one who'll have to fix the messes that you create, you know. How about using all that creativity to actually create something? Passion is this week's big news. So here's your chance to find yours. What is your passion? Just sit quietly and let the answers come to you. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my little buttercup. You know how you're always promising to have a life as soon as you've fixed your finances, or your business, or your tax dramas? Here's some news. This is your life, and it's tottering along with or without you. So if you don't want to wake up one day to discover that you're 100 years old and you've missed the middle bit, get off your ass right now. Besides, the money thing is making its own way this week. Something fabulous is happening there. Keep a lookout. Meanwhile, how about paying attention to the family who've all lost the plot and need your help for a change? And even more important, how about sorting out your love life? If you don't have one, get dressed and get out there. No one's going to come looking for you in your lounge. Have a bit of faith. It's a love week. Smile often. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my little genius. This time, you're going to need more than the standard toothbrush and clean brookies to get where you're going. This week's journeys want you looking good. There are really important changes coming. Important enough for you to break down and remove that revolting bolt from your nose. It's a very good cause. Besides, there are many ways of being a weirdo. You don't have to scare everybody off. And it never hurts to comb your hair. Yeah. Right, so now that you're looking respectable, How about applying for every single job that vaguely interests you? There are sudden changes coming all over the place, so it's important to have all your doors open. If you know what you want, so much the better. If you don't, say yes to everything till it feels right, and be polite. For some reason, people like that. Don't worry about love for now, it's fine. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, my little goldfish. Is the workload piled so high you can hardly see your feet? You know why, don't you? It's because you spent the last 3 weeks inventing reasons to procrastinate. Oh well, it's how you do things, so you'll have to use this week to catch up. And sure, that will probably mean working through the night and cancelling all those fab dinner dates, but don't let it get you. Just do what you can and remind yourself that the world won't collapse if it has to wait an extra day. You might, but the world won't. So how about some perspective, maybe a timetable, maybe asking for help? Or how about a night out with your friends just to clear your head? Work moves much faster when you're enjoying what you're doing. Get out, get sane, and then come back and start again. That's it for Pisces. Thank you, you delicious creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. This is the perfect time to start believing in your own magic and to make something really fabulous happen. So whenever you're out there in the world, protect yourself in a bubble of flames or silver or feathers, then ask your Then ask your angels to help you, and keep smiling even if you don't feel like it. Smiling changes your vibration, it really does. Give it a bash. Now, if you'd like to subscribe or like or share or blah, just press the button. It's free. Now have a great week and remind yourself every 5 seconds just how amazing you are. Give yourself permission to succeed, it's important. Bye now.